When I bought my lakeside cottage, I thought it was going to be my slice of peace and quiet. The property had been in my family for decades, tucked away at the edge of a wooded area with its own natural spring. What I didn't realize was that the HOA next door, the one run by Karen, thought they owned everything within shouting distance. From day one, she was on me about appearance violations. The cottage was too rustic. My truck was unsightly. Even my fishing dock, which had been there longer than her McMansion, was unapproved. I just ignored her nonsense. My land wasn't in their HOA. Their rules didn't apply to me. That only made Karen angrier. One summer night, everything changed. I woke to the smell of smoke. My cottage, my grandfather's cottage, was in flames. I barely managed to grab a few photo albums and pull my dog out before the fire consumed the place. The fire marshal later confirmed what I already suspected. It was arson. And the evidence? Traces of accelerant, plus the fact that Karen had been bragging the week before that she was tired of looking at that shack and knew how to solve problems permanently. When the police started investigating, Karen smirked her way through interviews. "Why would I care about his little shack?" she'd say. But here's where her smugness backfired. She didn't realize something crucial. That natural spring on my property? It supplied water to the entire HOA. Every home in their community got its water from the underground line running through my land. And guess who owned the rights to that water? Me. So when my cottage was reduced to ash, I decided enough was enough. With my lawyer's help, I filed the paperwork and shut down the HOA's access to my spring. Legally, I didn't have to provide water to anyone, not after the damages. Within a week, every house in Karen's neighborhood had dry faucets, showers, toilets, sprinklers for their pristine lawns, dead silent. The outrage was immediate. Families lined up outside the HOA office demanding answers. Karen tried to spin it, saying I was being unreasonable. But when the sheriff confirmed my water rights were ironclad, the community turned on her fast. Meanwhile, the arson investigation picked up speed. Surveillance footage from a neighbor's Ring camera showed a familiar figure sneaking toward my property the night of the fire, carrying a gas can. Karen. The arrest was swift. She was charged with arson, destruction of property, and reckless endangerment. The cherry on top, because she destroyed a dwelling with someone inside, prosecutors pushed for felony arson. She's now facing decades, not just fines. The HOA collapsed almost overnight. Without water, families either moved or sued the board. Karen's husband filed for divorce. Her friends abandoned her. And the once pristine neighborhood turned into a ghost town of half-empty homes and dead lawns. As for me, I rebuilt the cottage. Stronger, safer. And every time I sit on my new porch, sipping coffee, I smile knowing that Karen's arrogance didn't just cost her freedom. It cost her entire community their way of life. The woman who thought she could bully me out of my land ended up torching her own future instead.